We're here today to see if you can beat Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4 as the Wasteland Butcher. So for Halloween this year, I figured, hey, you know, why not try to beat all the more modern Fallout games as a psycho axe murderer. Then I figured, hey, well, you know, why not try carrying my character over from one game to the next? Mind you, I don't have, like, Tale of Two Wastelands or anything like that. Kind of like a New Game Plus, from Fallout 3 to New Vegas to 4. Last one's a little complex for the character side of it all. So I figured, why not? It'd be interesting to give it a try. So rules for this run, kind of fast and loose with them, really. Try to kill everyone you can, if you can. If that doesn't work out, which it doesn't in a few places, then not really worry about it. Main weapon, a two-handed melee weapon to start off with. We'll push into some one-handed stuff here and there as needed. And that's about it. So in the background here, we've been making our way to Smith Case's garage. I get jumped by a Mr. Gutsy that explodes a truck next to me, which is fun. But yeah, I do enjoy that you can run straight from the vault to Tranquility Lane. I always call it Serenity Lane. Might be thinking of a movie. And just do all the stuff here to get, you know, Liam Neeson out of his cryopod. Transition over, skip over most of the shit here. Don't really need to worry about it. Kill everybody. Again, you're not actually killing anyone when you're fucking them up with as the pint-sized slasher. Because Braun does this every, like, I don't know, a couple of decades or some shit. He kills them all off, then starts a new simulation with them all in it. So that's, I don't know, I'd rather take that over dying in a nuclear wasteland. This, on the other hand, kills them all for real. Because this was the simulation Operation Anchorage was built off of. Or this was built off of Operation Anchorage. Also, little known fact, you can actually kill these people while this is running and they're considered dead. So I don't understand if it's like a, it just removes the fail-safe, or if the Chinese actually have to kill them. I don't know. Just one of those things. Bust out the axe, start going to town on some robots and whatnot. You can't really kill them, which is annoying. Talk to Liam Neeson here. He's gonna head to Rivet City. On my way outside of the garage, I meet this dude here that's like the main character of his own fucking game. Takes out like two Brotherhood outcasts, Brotherhood outcasts, whatever the fuck you want to call them, with a fucking tire iron, which is just crazy. You know, I expected him to start picking up and looting his armor and shit, but you know, he does eventually get killed. That's just funny as hell, though. I take out the last Brotherhood outcast and head over to Rivet City. Talk to Liam Neeson again. Go over to the Jefferson Memorial, which I had most of the way cleared out on my way here, but there was one dude left, so I had to run back in, kill the one dude, come back out. You fuck around with the water purification thing for a little bit. Take out the Enclave. Easy enough. Their armor looks cool. Doesn't really have much protection to it. I wait for the cutscene thing to play out, and I figure, hey, I wonder if I can get in there. Quick save, quick load. You can get through most stuff if the geometry's right. Usually wedging yourself in a corner works pretty well. Doesn't work there, so I figure, you know, the more corners and like weird geometry you have to wedge yourself into, the better it'll work. I'm able to get myself most of the way in, just off of that one. Then here in a second I get myself completely in. Simply because I wanted to know if you could loot the people inside here for their shit. Because while Autumn, Colonel Autumn, I think that's the dude's name. Wanted to say General, but I don't think that is. No, that's General Oliver from, yeah. Anyway, wanted to see if you could steal his shit, because he comes back later. He doesn't die here. He takes some, like, super Rad-X or Radaway or some shit. I don't know.
Don't talk down to me, Lions. I had nowhere else
We head on out. We head meet the Brotherhood. They do their whole cutscene thing again.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there.
And I'm only now realizing that there's quite a few people you have to deal with in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 compared to New Vegas, where all you have to do is deal with Yes Man.
And it's as we feared.
You can tell the difference between the two companies and the way they figured to make the game.
We'll blow your fucking head off. You're big.
Head to Little Lamplight, talk to McCready. He won't let us in, so I figure, we'll go up to Paradise Hills, Paradise Falls, Paradise Falls. Kill everybody there. On our way there, I just so happened to come across Big Town, so I figured, no one's essential here, so might as well, deal with them now.
Come on in.
And again, he thinks I'm joking. Goes to show you that Bethesda doesn't really want you to be a murderous psychopath in the games they make. Well, it's, I think, Black Isle made New Vegas.
There's no need to flex.
You know what? I'm going to check if it's Black Isle that made it. Okay, looked it up, and
friendly warning. Don't act like
Obsidian Entertainment is the company that made it. They were founded by the guys that ran Black Isle and created Fallout. So, Chris Avalon and what's the other guy's name here? It is Fergus something or other. Chris Avalon, Chris Parker, and Chris Jones. God damn, a lot of Chris's in that. Anyway, we mar our way through most of Paradise Falls. Take the Vault 77 jumpsuit because I feel like it's thematic. Able to get back into the vault, get Fox to go get the Gek for us. Again, more characters you have to talk to. I fight Fox, and he damn near kills me. Takes all my healing supplies, and it's crazy. I'm eventually able to kill him and head on out. The Enclave shows up with a stun grenade that you never see again.
So,
why they don't use that on everybody, I don't know.
Nice
It's just one of them things.
You're going to tell me the code for that purifier.
Talk to Autumn here. He's back.
me
Also
now.
has a new coat. Also has a laser pistol. I don't know if taking his gun from his corpse made him use a laser pistol. You'll see later on, anyway. Talk to the president. Have this whole conversation.
I'm right here before you.
And like one subscriber there said, he's not the actual head of the Enclave or anything. He's just a computer. I don't know what his role serves then. Is he a tactics machine or something? I don't know. Just strange. Head back to Megaton. Have no use of most of the people here now, so we just start taking them out with a super sledgehammer. Fox's super sledgehammer at that. Also wearing Colonel Autumn's coat, simply because I find it funny. Take out everyone. Easy enough. And I gotta say, Lucy got some hella air here. Never seen that happen before. Kinda funny. Head into the church, take everyone else out. Don't know why you have to enter the church on the second floor compared to the first. Figured it'd make people not want to come in here. Whatever works for them. Back to the Brotherhood for another unskippable cutscene. They send out the anti-commie bot. Fucking love that robot. Wait for him to do his thing as he makes his way toward the memorial. Which I guess that's the original reason why Liberty Prime was made anyway, was to short out the anti-power armor fields in Anchorage, I think. But yeah, here he's using a laser pistol. I don't know if that changed because I took his other gun. Might have, might not have. Quite frankly, I don't know if Bethesda's capable of thinking that far ahead. So, switch back over to our trusty axe. Go in swinging. Somehow knock his gun out of his hand and just finish him off with a couple of VATS shots. While still wearing his coat. He must have multiple. The last couple of Enclave soldiers here, easy enough to take out. Again, their armor looks cool, but it's not too protective, especially for it's supposed to be the more advanced of the armors made after the war or some shit. I don't know.
Well,
plug the FEV virus into it.
Hello.
Well, I guess it'd just be FEV. It's the forced evolutionary virus, so just FEV is kind of redundant. Anyway, we punch in the code. End the game. I'm not doing broken steel. I decide, hey, I'm going to wrap up a couple of loose ends. Head to Tenpenny Tower. That's what this place is called. Take everyone out. Easy enough. Inside, outside. The most dangerous one was Dashwood there with his shotgun. The rest of them are just kind of easy picking. Kill them all on the first floor. Head up to the second, which chases him down to the first. Go say hi to Tenpenny himself. His head got some pretty good air. Take everything off of him. Position myself to where Megaton should be, because I don't want to miss this. Place a marker on it just to make sure we get the correct angle. Nuke Megaton. Now, one of the interesting things about nuking Megaton when everyone's dead, I didn't kill everybody. I left Moira alive. God, I fucking hate saying her name. Simply because this can happen.
Hey, is that you?
Every other time I've went and wholesale slaughtered everybody in Megaton, I've always killed her too. I didn't know you could turn her into a ghoul, which is kind of funny. And with that, Fallout 3 is pretty much out of the way. I'm going to go over my stats at the end of the game here. My special stats there. My agility is down because of drinking. All of my normal skills and what they've been leveled up to throughout the game, along with my normal level, which is 14. If I were to let the end of the game process the experience I got from the last mission, it would put me on level 15, but try not to do that. All my perks and whatnot, we're going to carry all of that over to Fallout New Vegas. Kind of like a New Game Plus. And here we are, Fallout New Vegas. I did get a mod for the jumpsuit, and the mask is a lobotomite mask, helmet thing. Also grabbed a fire axe, because that's what we started the last one with. Might as well start this one with it too. It's the only weapon we're starting with from the other one. Unlike Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, you only really need to interact with one person. Yes Man. You only need to interact with Yes Man. You can kill everybody else. Right? Think of it this way. You can run to the New Vegas Strip, kill everything on your way there, run into the tops, kill everybody there, talk to Yes Man, tell him to go to the Lucky 38, go to the Lucky 38, kill everything there, and just talk to Yes Man. Which is pretty much what we're going to do. Here we are, just a few minutes into the run, and I'm heading to the corrections facility, because that place always gives me a problem if I'm not prepared. I figured, hey, that'll be a good test to see how well we can do moving on. And it's not really a test, we're super fucking overpowered for right now, so that's not surprising. Easy enough. Nice, snappy, quick melee, enough to shred down damn near anyone. One good, swift hit with the axe, and they're dead. I decide to pick up a sledgehammer, because why not? I was using Fox's super sledge. I'm going to say powered hammer. No, that's not what that is. Fox's super sledge. We'll work up to something similar in this one. Completely fucking destroy Scrambler there. But yeah, it gives us something to fall back on, you know, in case we need to switch out for repair reasons. I decided to say fuck it, head north from Good Springs to head into Red Rock so I can deal with the Great Khans now. Usually save the Great Khans for later because they're fairly well outfitted for what they are. They usually always have some heavy hitting firearms, and most of them carry combat knives. We head on into Red Rock, start taking out the Khans, and again, it's pretty much just a one-hit slaughter fest here. Go in swinging, kill them all. Easy enough. Head on over, kill the Legion dude, Carl, that's his name. Go and kill the rest of the advisors. The only one I don't kill, I think, is Melissa, the one in Quarry Junction. She's not really anything to worry about. So we head out of Red Rock toward Vegas. Take out a couple of the raiders, fiends, whatever the fuck you want to call them. On our way to Vegas, simply because, why not? They're here, we can kill them. Might as well. Take out Violet. And that cuts her head off, although her head is considered mangled if you decapitate them. Even though you decapitate them afterward, too. Doesn't matter. Take all them out. Head toward the strip. By way of Camp McCarran. I figure, hey, I haven't done this in a long time. Why don't I use the monorail to head on in? You know, it's not like they're going to give it to me willingly. Well, allow me use of it willingly, so let's fucking kill them all. They do get some good hits in on me. They usually keep me crippled. It takes a little while just to make sure I don't die. But we're able to make our way through pretty much all of them. Outside, then we move our way inside. I don't mess with the weird, like, scrap building that they've made and tacked on the back of the airport here. Which, also, this is an airport. Why the fuck don't the boomers want the planes and shit from here? Like, I'm pretty sure they could figure out a way to turn them into, like, basic bombers or some shit. Whatever. Head on in, start killing everything that moves. This pisses off the Securitrons because everything pisses off the Securitrons. The Mark 1s are easy enough to take out, though. One hit from the axe. Done. Shred through them. Move on. Head downstairs, take them out. Victor meets us. Because God fucking knows Victor. Which I guess Victor can act independently from House. It's just House, like, sends update information to him. And from what I can tell, House also uses him as a proxy. Like a set of clothes you can put on. He acts as Victor when you are close enough to Vegas. Like, that was probably House that just talked to us. Which is kind of funny. Anyway, we start taking out the rest of these Securitrons along with anyone else that's on the strip. Head into the tops because we're going to need to get the platinum chip at some point, so we might as well do it now. Well, actually, thinking about it, I don't think I ever actually used the platinum chip. Well, Yes Man wants it, and that's about that. Anyway, go in, start taking them out. They're not heavily armored. They are fairly well armed, but... Straight razors. Again, that's one of the weirdest weapons in this game. I think a lot of people haven't actually held a straight razor, right? I have. Used to collect them. The finely made ones, anyway. A straight razor has nothing to lock the blade open. Okay, so you're not going to be holding the handle of a straight razor and swinging that thing around. Right? So, you're liable to have it close on your hand. The way it works is you open a straight razor, you put the handle in between two of your fingers, you brace it like that, and you're able to shave with it. It's not hard by any stretch of the word. It's just the handle is less a handle and more a closable sheath, right? So you're not whipping one of them things around trying to cut somebody with it. That's a great way to fucking cut your hand to hell. Finish off the tops, head outside, run into Vulpus, whatever the fuck here. Take out him, take out the NCR dude that goes with him. Head into... Oh, this is just technically part of the strip. Get fucked over by the grenade launchers on the Securitrons. It gets even worse when they have the rockets. heal up, start taking them out. We're gonna have everyone pissed off at us. We might as well, you know, get some good experience off of it. Take them all out. The NCR thinks they're gonna bum rush us with a fucking cattle prod. That don't work. Take out this Skirtron here, and then just random people still walking into a place where explosions and shit are going off. I don't know. You could tell it has aged. This game has. Take out this trooper, and I do believe we swing around and take out the other one. That's behind us. Running toward us with a cattle prod. Stupid. Like, sure, they're not allowed to have guns on the strip because Mr. House doesn't want them having guns. Figured that one was going to run into the building. Didn't, so, you know, you just watch me kill a bunch of robots and your friend, but, you know, don't do anything about it. Head inside, kill the rest of the NCR in here. Easy enough. We can kill them even when they're blocking. Head back outside to Figaro's or Michelangelo's. That's the dude's name. Dude that makes neon signs and upkeeps them. There's always people in here. Take them out. Head over to Vault 3021. That's what it's called. And sure, I understand that House won the vault in a card game or roulette or whatever the fuck he won it in. But then he closed down the vault and wanted to fill it completely with cement. One, that'd take a fuck ton of cement. Two, why?
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble
There's not really any reason why he'd need to do that. Unless maybe that vault was somehow hooked up to his, well, to the Lucky 38. And maybe the, weird thing that his not cryopod, not even a stasis pod, life support pod is in. Take out the White Glove Society, because fuck these people. Their attitudes and shit, it's weird. I can get it, they're reformed cannibals that aren't trying to be cannibals anymore, and, you know, whatever. I mean, end of the world situation scenario. Like with Fallout here, if you didn't know, when the bombs fell, everyone didn't die straight away. Shocker, I know. It took, I think the sources say, like, 6 months to a year for everything to fully fall to shit. Which would make more sense, right? You got local governments on local levels with local police forces and National Guard and shit that would try to keep the peace and keep shit together for as long as they could. Like, you could think like the first responders from Fallout 76. Yeah, it wasn't until quite a good bit of time later that they just... The sickness took them, the famine took them, people splintered off into smaller groups to stay alive. It's not surprising, right? But it's... What I'm getting at is there would be a lot more people that were cannibals. Let's face facts. There would be a lot more people that were cannibals, right? And I get it, the White Glove Society is supposed to be descended from the rich assholes that stayed in this Ultralux, whatever the fuck, after the bombs fell and they resorted to eating, I guess, the poor or some shit. But like everybody, you know, within the first couple of years would most likely have been a cannibal, especially if you came out of one of the ruined cities. You'd kind of be fucked, right? This is how that goes. Hell, think of it like this. There would be no pets or anything at that point either, because people don't know what it's like to actually starve nowadays. And going a week without food, like eating anything at fucking all, trust me on this one, I know. You'd be willing to eat damn near anything, right? So if you already got somebody that died and the food, you know, the meat is there, you know, feed yourself, feed other people that are starving and dying. Cook it first so you don't get that weird fucking brain prion, whatever the fuck. But, you know, there'd be a lot more cannibals at the end of the day in the Fallout universe. And a lot more people would be, like, less ashamed of it. Especially, yeah, no, there were lean times, so we ate them. Shit happens. But, you know, it's... a strange side tangent, thinking about the lore.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice.
As we're destroying the Gamorra here, Mr. Holdout
Lucky for you,
runs
I got what you
into the
need.
building where I'm killing everybody with a fucking axe to try to sell me shit, which is just stupid on his part. We hunt him down, take him out, somehow dismember like most of his limbs with one hit. That's our way into the cage, and then have to quick save and quick load our way out because we can't pick the lock on the door. Haven't maxed out lockpicking yet. While it doesn't work as fast in New Vegas as it does in Fallout 3, it still works.
No.
After that, head back out, start killing everybody else again, get kind of sidetracked, forget the main reason I'm there. To start heading through Freeside. Forget all about House. We'll come back to him later. Don't worry about it. Take out the Securitrons again. Those fucking grenades are annoying. Rockets are even worse. Take out the Kings. Easy enough. Again, all lightly armored. Even heavily armored guys don't really stand much of a chance. I've destroyed this place enough to know that the King runs through the side exit from his place because Pacer has the key to try to get around and fight you. They figure you figure they would give him a copy of the key so that he could get out the door when he needs to. But Pacer's the only one that has the key, I guess. Finish them off, decide, hey, I'll take out the greeters and callers down here, then head down into the Fangraphs. They completely annihilate me as soon as I walk in the door, pretty much. I figure, okay, I'll try to get close, use VATS, take out a couple of them since it's like one hit kill in VATS. That should thin out the herd enough for me to be able to, well, whittle down the rest of them while heal tanking it. I'm like almost out of stim packs at this point too. I'm using super stim packs, which are annoying. Each of these guys has a fucking plasma caster because God knows. So I try to focus them down to get them dead first. To, you know, stop the damage input. Take them out without too much of a problem. We do waste a lot of stim packs. I decide, hey, I'm gonna stack the bodies and the heads. Explode them all at the same time. Why not? You get explosions like that when you stack mines, really. You can do the same thing with like the Legate at the end of the game if you really wanted to. Sneak up there, put all that shit down, goad him into a fight, have him chase you, and you can take him out. Stop at the gun runners, pick up a chainsaw and a ripper. Because why not? We also have our good brass knuckles. I also grabbed the, I think it's the two-step goodbye. Because why not? I didn't have anything else to use my caps on. So, start taking out the Crimson Caravan. Because why not? It's another heavily populated place. For some reason, the 5.56 pistols are missing their external model in my game. I guess I'll need to re-verify the integrity of the game files or some shit. I don't know. It's a problem for future me to deal with.
Welcome to the New Vegas.
After we kill off the Crimson Caravan, I go and talk to Dr. Usunagi. Stock up on stim packs, then kill everyone here because why not? Chainsaw puts in work. Because it's a fucking chainsaw. Although the thing that's always annoyed me about the way the chainsaw works is that it's not set up like an actual chainsaw. It doesn't matter. As we're heading to deal with the boomers, the Legion decides to jump us and then just stand there, so we kill them. Take out George. Although I thought it would be fun if he'd actually run into the artillery bombardment. He won't. He stops right at the edge of it. No matter what, you can't really get him to run into the artillery area.
Hold it right there.
Meet the boomers. Follow Raquel.
Welcome, child.
Meet Pearl.
Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you?
Kill everybody with a chainsaw because why not? with the perks and stuff we have at this point, and the level ups we've been getting, I think most of the damage can just shred through armor anyway. I think I have Piercing Palm, which works for melee weapons. I don't know if it works for rippers and chainsaws though. And I guess by extension the Thermite Lance. I don't know. Like I said, didn't really have a big structured run in mind when I started this. It's all just freeform, how I feel running through it. That way I can, you know, if I don't like something, I can tweak it. Again, people using rocket launchers in melee range are fucking stupid. Same with throwing grenades into groups of your friends. Super fucking stupid. It's like a really bad idea just for the boomers in general like that. Come on, everyone's like outfitted with explosives. Someone does break into your base and start like murking, killing people left, right, and center. Why the fuck would you throw a grenade at your friends to try to kill the dude that's already killing your friends? Right? That's stupid. We head up to the Mojave outpost, start taking people out. Again, you just run in swinging. You can take them out. Usually one hit. If they're close enough together, you can chain it without too much of a problem. They all just kind of bunched up here, which is kind of funny. Although, this shows me the limits of the axe. It seems like when they're too close, the actual damagey part of the axe, the head, goes through them when you swing, so it doesn't do any damage. I run into that a couple of times. Head over to Nipton. Kill Boxcar, because fuck that guy. And I noticed that if you come here after you've already killed what's-his-face, there's a dude named Gabe here. I didn't know that was a thing. I usually always kill everyone here in Nipton as soon as I come through. I went around this time, but it's just weird. Gaben. The dude's name is Gaben. I decided to head to Cottonwood Cove. Also decided to start playing in third person for a while because why not? It's been a while since I played in third person. You also get to see some of these sweet stagger animations along with healing animations from Hitman's mod. No idea where the stagger comes from. Could be one of the other things I have installed. I don't know. They're easy enough to shred through. We kill the slaves too. A couple of whirling attacks, which are just heavy attacks. Take them out. Head to the fort. Take these guys out. Again, this axe shreds everything, especially with us being as overpowered as we are. If I decide to switch over to a hammer, you know, it gives them more of a fighting chance, so to speak. Explode the slaves because apparently they're made out of fucking glass. I decide the hammer's a little overkill for what we're doing, so I'm just going to fist fight the entirety of the Legion here. Because why not? Kinda proves a point. A random dude in a lobotomite mask that seemed batshit crazy walks into your camp and just starts beating everybody's ass. Could you really call yourself a military at that point? Because I don't think you can. Anyway, we take them out. Our unarmed skill is like maxed out at this point anyway. Because there were a few perks that I wanted, so I focused on that. Penetrating strike, I think, is one of them. The one that lets you bypass armor, for the most part. Kill off the rest of the Legion. Here. Most of them don't take too many hits. They did almost get me there. Take out one of the slaves because no one gets left alive. Run into Caesar's tent with our axe. Decide why not. This is where the stagger gets kind of annoying. Although they don't seem to attack when I'm staggered, which is nice. The particle effects, the fuzziness from having my head destroyed, kind of annoying. So I figured I'll fall back into the bigger part of the tent. Collect myself, draw them out one at a time. There's only like 2 people left. With Caesar being the only one here, take him out in one fell swoop. Also, while researching this here, I learned that Caesar is immune to knockdown, and yet Legate Lanius is not.
There you are.
Just food for thought, I guess. Head into the bunker, kill everybody. Again, insert the platinum chip, head on down. Get this guy here that I only knocked down earlier. And this is when I realized that I had forgotten something on the strip. You know, house. So the door requires a key at this point. I don't feel like talking to House because fuck that guy. So I head back to the Lucky 38 to fix this problem. As one should. Take out Victor and the other two Securitrons. Take out Jane, Jeanette, whatever the fuck that weird sex robot's name is. Head on down, take out the rest of the Securitrons. Again, I don't know why he has so many in here. Where are they even stored? Like, I get it, they're stored beneath the Lucky 38, but there's only like one elevator here. I don't know. Strange. Anyway, we wait for House's animation to do its thing, because God knows, even nowadays, he needs to be showy. Again, the Tranquility Lane shit that still lets your brain function, like bronze, would have done wonders for him. After we kill him, I decide to head back to the bunker, and it still requires a key. Huh. So, I don't know if I fucked everything up here. Well, not everything. Get the Securitrons quest right. I decide I'm not going to worry about it. So I go to Novak, kill everything that moves. Pondered leaving No Bark alive, but just kill them all. Killed traveling traders, because why not? Along with the Brahmin. Jeanette, Janine, whatever the fuck. Every one of them. Ranger, Shopkeep, Boone. Cut his legs off and he went flying out the mouth of the dinosaur. Switch over to a super sledge to hit up Helios 1. Haven't really used a super sledge in this run so far, so I figured, picked one up off of a Legion patrol. Might as well put it to use. It's a big fuck-off hammer, so why not? Take out Mr. Fantastic and the Follower of the Apocalypse. Get staggered a bunch. Start taking out the rest of the NCR here. The dogs are fucking annoying. Walk into their attack animation after it's already started and you get damaged. Take out the rest of the NCR, head on down the road a ways, take out the Lonesome Drifter along with like almost everybody at the 188 or I-88. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Didn't kill Veronica because I needed to get into the Brotherhood. And as I'm trying to get into the Brotherhood to kill them all, I get staggered into just death. Which sucks. So I figure, hey, switch over to a super sledge. The turrets aren't aggroed on me yet for some reason, so just jump back and forth between them, take them out, focus them down with the axe, and take them out. Once you get the turrets out of play, it's a lot easier to make your way through the Brotherhood. Especially since a lot of them are either unarmored, light, or lightly armored. Power armor is okay, but we penetrate a bunch of armor, so... Switch over to the chainsaw to give that a little bit of use. Realize I can be staggered out of the attack animation for the chainsaw, which is annoying. Nowhere near as annoying as what's going to come up later, but still annoying. Heal up. Take out this last guy with the axe, because why not? Take out the last couple of Brotherhood members on this floor, which are the head scribe, the elder, and the head knight. Yeah. Get their key cards. Yeah, head paladin, not knight. Whatever. We nuke them. Because why not? And I know I say that a lot, but, you know, it's a pretty good coverall, so to speak. We get Yes Man instilled into the Lucky 38 so that he could do his thing of making us sit through another fucking unskippable cutscene. I start taking out the Securitrons here on the strip. They don't like that, so they aggro on me and start fucking me over with rockets. Like I said earlier, the grenades are annoying. The rockets piss me off. When they're not using it, it's still like one strong hit, maybe 2 light attacks. I'm just glad that they're easy enough to deal with when you get close enough. And the reason I'm killing all of them like this is because when I aggroed them inside, I could not fast travel. So I have to kill all of them on the strip to be able to fast travel. Well, I gotta say, I like the reload animation for the rocket pods. I always wondered how they reloaded them. They just use their arms. So maybe the rockets are like a type of grenade they already have? Would explain how they don't need, you know, multiple things of munitions. Just a different way to use their grenades. Take out the NCR at Camp Dorito. Not Camp Dorito. The Dorito substation. And I come back to the strip, and when I do, I hear this weird fucking sound. And it's a body just freaking the fuck out. Trying to figure out whose body it is and why it's doing this. Gotta love that Bethesda jank. And it's interacting with shit because I just threw a Securitron across the fucking cell? I was gonna say zone. Cell. So yeah, no, that body was apparently from one of the dudes from the Atomic Wrangler. The dude with the hat. Head back up the S-Man. He's restocked the Securitrons, which at this point are just free experience points for us.
Unacceptable.
So we start taking them out. One heavy hit with a super sledge and they're done.
Unacceptable.
Which is pretty cool because this ends up netting us another level, which is good because our levels carry over to our next run. Talk to him. He's sad about Kimball getting exploded or shot. That doesn't matter. We head into the Battle of the Hoover Dam because why not? This is one of the most annoying Hoover Dam runs I have had. Because I decided I wanted to kill everything, and 2, the Securitrons are fucking useless. They are more likely to explode you and do damage to you than actually kill the fucking enemy. Anyway, I start using the fire axe. It seems to penetrate the Centaurian armor better, which is good. Same with the NCR heavies. We get Yes Man all instilled in the machine, and we go and we set about, I guess, exploding the turbines in the fucking Hoover Dam here. Which, sure, you could explode the turbines, or you could just open the dam, like, completely. That would also negate all power. I was gonna say usage, but it's output? There we go. It would negate all power output, making the dam useless. So, I don't know. It's just weird. Well, sure, if you didn't completely disable the base, they'd still fight out. Oh. Damn, they'd still fight over it and all, but come on now. Just say you destroyed it. Who, like, 200 years in the fucking future is going to realize, oh, look, there's more water coming out of it. You know, it's not actually broken. They just shut it off. Head into the Leggett's camp. Decide, hey, I'm going to fight some fuckers because the hand-to-hand is faster. And while my punches do bounce off every once in a while due to a block, a lot of damage does still get through. So it's a lot less annoying to deal with them. Figured out that if you start swinging your weapon, it pretty much cancels out all the talk animations. Same thing happens with the chainsaw. So I take out the Leggett real easy. Take out his Praetorian Guard. Which again, you figure it'd make more sense for them to have guns than, you know, explodey, punchy fist things. take his sword and his helmet and decide, I'm going to use his sword to kill the last few people that are here because fuck them. Also wearing his helmet. Now, I did try to find a mod that would put his helmet in Fallout 4, but I never came across one. Otherwise, I was going to wear that helmet for the entire Fallout 4 run because it'd be funny. Here I realize I can stagger and maybe destroy a few of these Mark II Securitrons. And again, as long as you keep swinging a melee weapon, they can't talk to you. So I keep trying, because I think it'd be funny. Try to get them all down at the same time. You know, consider it, I killed them all, you know. And I was able to, which is good. So that ends the Fallout New Vegas run. Here are my stats from the end of it. Still have alcohol withdrawal, which I think I dropped my agility point down one more for it when I didn't need to. All my stats, easy enough. All my skills. Now, here's the strange thing, okay, and something weird. Fallout 4 doesn't have the same skill setup as Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. So I spent quite some time figuring out how to transfer like the equivalent of what I have over to it, since everything's a fucking perk in Fallout 4. So I decided that if I maxed out a skill, like lockpicking, then that would mean I get the full, all of the perks in lockpicking, right? Max out repair, get all the crafting perks. Max out medicine, get all of the medicine-related perks. Max out melee, you know, get the melee-related perk, like I think it's heavy hitter or some shit, or slugger or something, I don't know. So here's the equivalent of what I figured out for this. Yeah, I got 24 points because that's just how Fallout works when you do this. But here are all the perks I have transferred over. I'm going to keep the 24 points in my back pocket just in case I forgot anything when it comes to, well, like crafting and the like. Beyond that, I'm not going to use them unless I need to. Unless it makes sense. Mostly just to give me more crafting options because I had fully maxed out repair and stuff like that in the last one. So it makes sense that my guy now would be able to make the shit without any problem. We also have to start off with a sledgehammer because this doesn't have a fire axe in it. Fallout 3 had one. Well, I think it was a woodcutter's axe. Fallout New Vegas had one. This one does not. So we're starting off with a sledgehammer. Head to Red Rocket, build myself a nice little base before moving on. Always got to have some place you can come back to, dump off supplies and gear and shit, because I'm not going to be bartering at all this run. The only times I bartered in the last run was with the Securitron. Nope, Protectron. That's what they're called. And Dr. Usunagi. Didn't barter anywhere else in that run, so figure I won't barter at all in this one. Head to Concord. Start beating ass with the brass knuckles we were able to pick up. I don't care for how slow the melee is in this game, along with a bunch of the other stipulations and shit put on it. Also noticed, the game's already broken. If I would have known now, I would have just fucking restarted, right? Just how broken this game was. Oh. Anyway. Take the rest of the shit here and just move on, because I don't want to deal with this right now. Come across a doctor along with a patient or somebody she was treating. Kill them both, because fuck them. Funny thing is, she had 50 fucking stim packs on her. 40 Radaway and a bunch of other random shit. I don't know why. I was wondering later on how the fuck I ended up with so many stim packs, and yeah. That set us up for quite a long time. So, we actually put the cannibal perk to use in this one. We've had it since Fallout 3. It's just, it's not as easy to be a cannibal in those ones, and in Fallout New Vegas, the quick loot mod breaks cannibalism. Which I'm not giving that mod up. So, cannibalism I just didn't use in that one. break down a bunch of shit to get the supplies from them to be able to fix our weapons and shit up, because I was gonna say, why not? Anyway, we take a tire iron, we make it into a axe, we make our sledgehammer heavy and spiked. And now begins some of the more annoying shit of this game. You get close to an enemy that has a ranged weapon, they're going to backhand you. Most of the time, that's going to be quicker than what you can do. And when it comes to straight melee, for some fucking reason, the NPCs stagger you with every hit. Every hit. Your damage doesn't really go through their blocks either. And I get it, they wanted more of a, oh yeah, you got to block at the right time to be able to do this, that, and the other. Motherfucker, if you have your arms up and a dude hits you with a goddamn hatchet, you're going to get hurt, okay? If a dude's wielding a 34-pound stone-headed sledgehammer that has fucking railroad spikes on it, you're gonna get hurt when they hit you with it. I don't give a fuck if you hold a pull Q up, right? You're gonna get hurt. Anyway, tirade aside, I don't like melee in Fallout 4. Full stop. It's just... it feels clunkier than Fallout New Vegas, which is weird. Pick up some Raider armor and some metal armor. Fix that up. That way I can use it. Head toward Diamond City. Decide, you know, fuck it. We're already here. I'm gonna grab Nick first. Might as well fight Swan to see how fucked I am. And I'm not fucked. Well, sure, melee is annoying, and guys will continue to block, and you won't really do much damage to them. Get too close, they'll backhand you. We hit like a fucking train at this point. Just a couple of VATS hits, and Swan's dead. Which means we're able to pick up his power... Power fist? Yes, power fist. Not to be confused with a power hammer or a super sledge. We don't put that to use just yet. We use our bladed knuckles right now. And our hammer. Triggermen, easy enough. There are some that like to backhand you and try to block, but they all get dealt with without too much of a problem. I collect up everything I can. It does over-encumber me. I also realized that enemies are dropping their weapons quite a bit, and it was because one of the pieces of armor I had duelist on it. And while that sounds like a good idea when you have a gun, you make them drop their weapon when they, you know, when you're a melee character. All that does is fucking add a lot of heartache and hassle onto it, so I switched that out. Talk to Nick, head on out, take care of all of these guys because... I don't know, they're annoying, and sure, you could talk to them and whatnot, but if you have a vault, right, why not just live in it? Like, every vault was supposed to be set up with, like, a food processing system and, like, a clothes synthesization system and a water chip for fresh water. Why not just close the door
You don't need to say anything.
and just live the rest of your life in the fucking thing? Doesn't matter. Head back to Diamond City. Talk to Nick. He tells us about Kellogg. We break into his house because, you know, fuck that guy. Steal the cigars. Head outside. He calls in dog meat, which we haven't met yet. He pets the dog for a little while, and then they both just kind of look at us weird for a little bit. Before heading to Fort Hagen, I decided to stop back at my base, scrap everything I've been hoarding this entire time. Head into the base. I'm using a shock sword now because, I don't know, I like the shock sword from Fallout 3 and figured it'd do better against synths. I don't know if it does or if it doesn't, but, you know, I have it. Use the power fist too, a little bit. Come across Kellogg. Don't know why his name has a skull next to it when I could take him out in like 2 hits. Take him out with a crit. And I don't know why they gave the hammer an axe. Kill cam, kill move, whatever you want to call it. For VATs like that. Second time I've seen it. Brotherhood shows up, we head back to our base, scrap a bunch more shit. A lot of Institute pistols and whatnot. And with our scrapping skills being like maxed out, we get a bunch of good resources from it. We never need to use them for anything, but we have them. Head back to Diamond City, talk to Nick again. I decide, hey, I'm going to kill a bunch of people in Diamond City, and this is a Bethesda one, right? So I'd have to say there's 6, maybe even 10 essential NPCs in Diamond City. Compare that to, you know, New Vegas, and you can kill damn near everybody, right? And you can tell that they really wanted you to follow the storyline beat for beat. Right, like when I brought Nick back here from the underground vault there, it didn't expect me to go to the vault and get him before I came here, so his assistant was acting like I didn't ask for a reward, even though I never met her. Could have also told Nick that she sent me. They focused too much on trying to make a story, and they forced it into being... Well, they railroaded you, is the thing. We take out the scientists and shit because I'm still trying to, you know, kill everyone I can. And my game fucking crashes. Gotta love Bethesda. After I'm able to get my game loaded back up, my software capturing it again, because it doesn't like to capture it after it crashes for some reason. I don't know. Go to take out the doctor in the next house, and it fucking crashes again. So I say, fuck it. I'm just going to go and do the next main part of the quest. Nick is still aggro for some reason, so head outside, sit down and wait for him to calm the fuck down so I can go inside and continue the quest, right? Here is when I started thinking about something. Is this the actual Sean that's with Kellogg? Or is this the synth Sean that's with Kellogg here? Head out, decide, give it one more try to kill everybody. Of the 3 people standing right here in front of me, the lady in the chair, Deacon with a different face, and Nick Valentine, I can't kill any of them. So I kind of give up on that idea. Head back home, put down a couple more, you know, amenities to make it look nicer here and there. Mostly because I'm pissed off at the game. You know, hang up a couple of heads, a couple of gore bags, really pull the place together. A couple of rad stags. You know, some weird fishing tackle here and there. You know, make the place look like a home. I decide, you know, I gotta go and do the find Virgil. Come across a glowing deathclaw, and again, easy enough to take care of. Brotherhood's also flying around being a nuisance. Gotta love him. Talk to Virgil. Tell him our life story because everybody needs to know everything. Also, we upgraded our hammer again. This time it's a like a super sledgehammer. Not to be confused with a super sledge, which actually is worse in every way, shape, and form than the hammer I have now. The only difference is it's lighter, but it still swings at the same speed. And does less damage. Doesn't matter. Pick up a raider chest piece, like a caged chest piece. Decide, hey, I'm going to wear that from now on. Also, if you're wondering about the headgear, it's a Disciples Bladed something or other. Super fucking heavy for some reason. Wait for the railroad to stop doing its thing so I can do my thing, which is just to kill all of them. God, I fucking hate the railroad. It's mostly the stance they take when it comes to saving synths. Right? I get it. You know, they develop personalities and their own, like, thought and whatnot. Sad for them. If they're an asshole and they want to kill people, then fuck them. But the Institute doesn't see it that way. Kill the Institute, get the chip decoded, head back to base to XP farm for a while. so that I can get the next upgrade to my hammer.
You did get rid
Head back to Virgil.
How'd you manage?
And by this point, you know, it'd been like a day or so.
One of you.
Got everything sorted out, you know, feeling good recording again, getting back into it. Decided, hey, I'm gonna fuck around with Virgil. I know he's essential, so I can't kill him, but, you know, kill him, kill his robot, take out his turrets, fuck off. So as I head out, after I killed his robot, knocked him down, stole all his shit. Which is a lot more shit than you realize when you gotta wait for yourself to finish stealing it. Take out the first turret, swing around, take out the second turret, and my game crashes. It's almost like Bethesda doesn't want you to run around being a murderous asshole in these games. Ugh.
Looks like
Anyway,
teleportation.
head to Sturgis, talk to him, build the thing, to hijack the thing, to get into the Institute.
Worry about that tubing wiggling around.
It's all old hat at this point.
Just there for decoration. Okay.
Already had all the supplies gathered up. See father, kill father. Put the power fist, which this is an industrial power fist at this point. Not to be confused with like a military power fist, which is in like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Although they were originally made as industrial equipment, the military has its own version. I get annoyed with the game because it's not working, right? I should have gotten the quest to defend the castle by this point. Since the Institute hates me and I've already taken the castle, we've finished that quest. The radio thing's going. I decide, waste some time, you know, see if I can get it to work by fixing up the castle here. Fuck around with these pressure plates in a garage door, along with place anywhere. Allows us to make like auto opening, closing doors and shit, which is pretty cool. Although there is a problem with that. When you walk over the second one, it counts it as being on. So if I spaced them out a little further, it'd probably work better. I decide, hey, maybe I'll do a couple of Minuteman quests, and maybe that'll fix it. So I do like 2 or 3, then this one comes up, and it's the Corvega assembly plant thing, and I say fuck it at this point. I'm gonna see if the Brotherhood will let me join them so that I can finish the game, because the Minuteman quest line is completely fucked. As I said in the beginning, with Preston was standing outside of the fucking Museum of Freedom. If I would have realized then that the game was fucked, I would have restarted it.
That's what I wanted.
Anyway, we helped Dance get the deep range transponder, even though the Brotherhood's here and literally sent me to go talk to him anyway. Doesn't matter. Head back to base, grab a quick snack, upgrade some more stuff, make a Ripper. Right, I have a mod that allows me to craft items and weapons. That mod should have been in place since they added the automation DLC, which allows you to make factories and shit. Grab the power armor frame from the Museum of Freedom. Nope. The one from the Museum of Freedom is laying dead on the ground. That's from the Brotherhood. Put some Raider armor on it because, why not? It's there, I might as well use it. I already had to fucking waste like a good 2 or 3 hours trying to fix the Minuteman questline, so might as well have some fun with it, you know? Put the Ripper to use. The Ripper sounds anemic in this game. And I miss the sound of it fucking revving up from Fallout 3 and New Vegas, not 4. We talked to Maxon. I don't know, the King of the Brotherhood here. And you can't tell me he's not the King of the Brotherhood, because he was literally chosen to be the next Elder of the Brotherhood. High Elder, I think. Because he's related to the dude that founded the Brotherhood. He's pretty much the King of the Brotherhood, right? Now you notice I'm skipping through a lot of the stuff here relating to the Brotherhood, because it got to this point here where Maxon was just pissing me off. So I figured, fuck it, I'm gonna kill him. And then see if I can get the Minuteman questline working. I couldn't. I spent another like couple hours trying to get that shit to work. Even with console commands, it did not do anything. So I have to backtrack a good hour and a half to redo the quests that I had already done for the Brotherhood,
So, it's quite
which
I'll wrap up my now if you'll excuse.
annoying.
You're only heading back into the most
We've already been kicked out of the Institute, so we have to go find the
If you don't,
robot
good
doctor.
luck.
After that, we got to go talk to Scribe Halen to get the nukes, to make sure Liberty Prime's ready to go.
Liberty Prime. Back.
Gotta love the anti-commie bot here. Talk to Maxon again. He's not as annoying this time,
Which means I've
which is
decided to
good.
do it your way. However,
Still have to go and kill Dance.
on a mission in the comet, which leaves me
Which, strange thing, I don't know why they all hate Dance. Like, sure, this version of Dance is a fucking synth robot. Whatever. But Paladin Dance still existed beforehand. The Institute kidnapped him, killed him, and replaced him with a synth. Right? Why hate Paladin Dance for who he was when he, like, saved Scribe Halen's life? And shit like that. It's, I don't know, it's weird. Especially since he came from the, capital Wasteland. Anyway, we go back through, kill the rest of the railroad, take the robot, go get the beryllium agitator, which, from the shit I've been watching, that's, I don't think that part there actually produces power. I think it just gives you the capability of making something that will then produce power using beryllium some number.
Didn't do it alone. Look, just plug the beryllium. Good
We
luck.
get the robot ready to go. We talk to Lieutenant Dan here. She has nothing important to say. Liberty Prime gets up and going. So I decided to just fast travel to the CIT ruins, which I'm not doing the whole watch Liberty Prime walk over to a place to attack it again. I'm good, man. Wait for him to do his, I was going to say Iron Giant thing, but he doesn't use laser, well, his laser cannon. Whatever. He does that, throws a nuke that doesn't do anything. Right? Because these are supposed to be the nukes that are dropped by planes. So you figure most of the nukes that were, like, blanketed over Boston would be this power. Well, they do get some good distance with it, you know. It's, you know, not as powerful as you might think. We stopped to pay our respects to our father, son here. Also, my power armor's getting fucked up. Pay our respects. And then head to place the pulse charge. Which, a pulse grenade and a pulse mine short circuit robots and shit. So you figure a pulse charge would short circuit
He's your son.
like that reactor. Anyway, we tell Ingram the kid's a synth and we don't need to take him,
Are you kidding me?
and she gets saddened by it. Back to the pulse charge shit. It's supposed to be like a condensed EMP,
They deserve what's coming to them.
so wouldn't that just knock out the reactor and then they could just build a new reactor later? And not, you know, nuke everything?
press that button, and you not only defeat
Whatever. We nuke the Institute, turn around, kill off everyone in the Brotherhood that's still standing here, and with that we finish Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4 as the Wasteland Butcher. I hope you enjoyed this. Happy Halloween. Stay safe out there.